Hello Gemini, welcome to JilleTarot. I hope you're all doing well. This is your mid-October love reading for mid-October 2020. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and it's not going to resonate with everyone. So you may want to check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings contain additional messages. And thank you all so much for your awesome support. If this resonates, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so let's see what the main message is for you, Gemini, regarding love for mid-October 2020. And we're getting forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So there's somebody you need to forgive, somebody that needs your forgiveness. Let's see here. So we have the Six of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so it feels like with this main energy of forgiveness and acknowledging that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You want a passionate new beginning here, but it feels to me like you realize that to actually have this new passionate beginning, this new spark come into your life, that you actually need to forgive a past situation. You need to allow forgiveness to come in. You come to the realization that harboring this resentment is blocking the flow of love. So it does feel like you've come to the realization it's time to move away from something that has outlived its usefulness in regards to a love situation. If you want a new passionate beginning, a new spark of life to come in, you actually need to allow this forgiveness energy to come in. It is going to take some effort and some hard work on your part. It feels to me like this is what you want, the Ace of Wands. You're ready to start moving away from something, allowing yourself to forgive another, allowing yourself to move away from any resentment, because it's like an epiphany you've had that this resentment is actually blocking the flow of love. It's blocking this new passionate beginning coming in, and you're just starting to plant the seeds of this forgiveness. You're going to put in the effort and the work to plant the seeds, so this is a work in progress. Let's get a card for the Six of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. And we're getting the Seven of Wands. There is some guardedness and some defensiveness here. So it feels to me like this is your energy. This is what you need to guard against, guarding and defensive against being guarded and defensive. But with this Seven of Wands energy, it's about reflecting on the situation, allowing yourself, to not block this forgiving energy, to not be defensive against whatever it is that you need to forgive, because you do want, this Ace of Wands, this new passionate beginning is available to you, but it's not going to be very available if you just keep defending, harboring this resentment. Even though you're planting the seeds, it's not complete yet. You haven't totally forgiven somebody, because it feels like you're just kind of holding on. You have moments of, there's a reason why you're defending your need to hold on to that resentment. But just know that that's not going to allow a new passionate beginning, a new spark for life to come into your world here. But let's get a card for this row. And we're getting free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I think that says it all right there. Free yourself. Put down these wands. Stop blocking the door to forgiveness. And this could be about forgiving yourself also. If you might need to forgive another, but you also need to forgive yourself. And it is a process. It's not a very easy process, but it is one that's going to free you. It is one that's going to allow you to take back control of your life. It feels to me like this Ace of Wands, this is this new beginning in taking back control of your life. Having a new spark for life. This is very freeing if you can forgive here. So let's get some more cards here. We're getting the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Cups. So it does feel like, you know, there is a time, it feels like there is a period of waiting, you know, for your future to begin. There is an ending to this burden of resentment that you've been carrying around. There is an ending to this burden of being emotionally discontent, not seeing all the available options because you're guarding and defending your need to harbor resentment. You're starting to move away, but you're not totally there yet. You need to have patience, allowing this ending to come in, releasing the burden of this resentment. And so you might still be feeling a little bit of this, you know, this discontented emotional energy. And why you're guarded and defensive, why you're harboring this resentment, you are going to have this energy. You're not going to see the available options because you're kind of stuck in the past. You're stuck in the resentment of the past. You know, you're stuck in not forgiving yourself or not forgiving another person. So let's get a card for the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Cups. And we're getting the Three of Cups. So there is happiness here. There is a situation that, you know, you are able to achieve some happiness, maybe towards the end of October. But sometime in the future, there is happiness that's available. And like I said, this just feels like a process that you are working towards. You know, this is the starting point, is starting to move away from this resentment. You know, allowing this forgiving energy to come in actually brings about a new passionate beginning, a new spark for life. And then it ends here with the Three of Cups. But in between that, we have the processes of planting the seeds, of starting to forgive and letting go of resentment, starting to let down your guard, and doing that is actually going to free you. And here you are, you're starting to take back control of your life, which is an ending to the burdens. But there still is, you know, some lingering emotional energy here. But the end result is happiness. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So it feels like with this Three of Cups, you know, it feels like there's just a little bit of an inkling of somebody coming in that you're feeling a lot of chemistry with, that actually allows you to maybe not focus so much on the past issue. They're going to allow you to free yourself from, you know, just holding on to the past. And there is somebody that's coming in that there's a strong magnetic attraction with. And that's going to allow you to continue this process of forgiveness and movement forward towards your future, towards freeing yourself, towards going towards brighter skies here, a brighter future. You know, this Six of Swords, they're moving towards their future, moving on to a brighter future. And this Three of Wands, he's looking towards the future. You know, being very passionate about the future. We have a passionate new beginning, a new spark to life. And then we have, you know, this looking forward to a very bright, passionate future with this Three of Wands. But like I said, you are still carrying around a little bit of this burdened energy, a little bit of, you know, you're still hanging on to a little bit of the past here. But somebody's going to come in that's going to make you feel very happy. There's chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction. So it feels like it's just getting, you know, this connection, this chemistry is just starting to come in towards the end of this reading. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Gemini. And we're getting, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Just remember to keep an open mind, that happiness is available to you. You know, you will find somebody that you're attracted to, that there's chemistry with, but you need to go through this process of forgiveness, of freeing yourself first, of starting to take back control of your life, knowing what you want. You know, you want happiness. You want, so it could be, you know, you could have some sort of celebration where you actually bump into somebody that is, that you have some chemistry with. So it doesn't feel like there is any strong connection. You know, you know, this energy is just starting to come in. And the best advice for you is to keep an open mind. You know, just be on the lookout, it feels like, for somebody that you have some chemistry with. It doesn't, you know, I don't have any cards here about connecting or anything. It's just barely starting to come in, this new energy. And you need to actually Keep an open mind. You know, pay attention to your surroundings, the people around you. But it does feel like you're not going to be able to keep an open mind. You know, you're going to stay kind of closed off if you remain in this resentment energy. You know, if you don't put down this burden of forgiveness, this burden that you've been carrying around of resentment, you're not going to be able to see the options that are available to you, and keep an open mind that there is somebody out there that there's chemistry with, that there's a strong magnetic attraction that can lead you towards happiness, happy times. You might be able to have happy times with this other person, just enjoying your time together. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a great week, Gemini. And until next time, I wish you lots of love. And just remember to start to release some of that resentment. Forgive yourself and forgive another. And so I hope this was helpful. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.